What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego Guy here, and today we're doing one of the most nostalgic Lego catalogs I actually own in my collection, and that is the 1997 Lego catalog. This thing's honestly awesome. So many memorable sets when I was really little. But yeah, I really can't wait to get into it. As you can see, it's kind of worn as well. So anyways, even the cover, but this is the oldest catalog I actually own in my collection. I'm getting some more, but yeah, this is my oldest one. I also just wanted to give a quick shout out to Cardinals1227. He's a really nice guy. He does Lego videos as well. And yeah, I decided to give him a shout out, so fulfilling that promise. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into this fantastic catalog. All right, so here it is. Another cool thing that's interesting about this is I don't think they did summer and winter catalogs. Like back then in 97, you got one catalog and maybe you had it for 6 months or a year. Yeah, anyways, so it's pretty interesting. So this is RoboForce, fantastic theme, along with UFOs. I actually own some of these sets as well. I'm gonna be reviewing some of them, but really cool. As you can see, this is well worn. It's just the first 2 pages. It's ripped off. So here they got kind of like the themes, like UFO. They got Fright Nights, Wild West, Divers, Pirates, Time, Twisters, Aquazone, Outback, and Technique. Technic, as you guys, or however you guys want to say it. I say it weird. Time Twisters I'm not really too keen on, but whatever. So these are really cool. RoboForce, I actually own this set, and I'll be doing a review of it sometime shortly. I want to get the other ones, but I don't have any of the other ones, but cool theme. Really like that big cockpit. Just looks awesome. Then we got UFO. Now I actually own this set as well, and I'll be doing a review on it as well. But really cool set. Shows all the features about it. There's even actually a little car in here that you could take out, as it shows right here. And the top UFO came off. So just a really cool set. I really liked how inventive they were back in the day with Lego sets. Now we're gonna get into their nemesis, which wasn't really, but kind of it was. It was actually Spyroids. Yeah, were their nemesis. But anyways, we'll get into that. But yeah, UFO. Here's some more sets. So really cool. This one actually had lights in it and it lit up. So that was absolutely awesome. I actually own this one. And when I was younger, I used to like put little marks if I owned them or not. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool. I'd like to get some of the other ones, but you only have so much money when you're a kid. For this theme, it's honestly fantastic. It was the Explorines. Now I actually own this guy, this one. I don't own these two. But what was really cool about this is this would open up with this little feature on the top. This one, the wings would come down. It was just an awesome set. I'll be doing reviews of them soon. It's just they've kind of tainted over time. The whites become more yellowy, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Fright Nights. This was an interesting castle theme. It was kind of like the witch was kind of like basically the king. Anyways, pretty cool. I like that dragon a lot. I don't think I actually own any of these dragons, and I'd really like to get my hands on one. But they just had some cool ideas. There's, kind of like a hot air balloon, but it's being, flying through a dragon, which is kind of cool. And yeah, not bad. It's probably one of my least favorite castle themes, but not bad. This is the fantastic castle theme. So they had these bandits and then they had the king's soldiers, and just, you can see that. That's really cool. I just love the construction of it. This castle's fantastic. Maybe one of the best Lego castles they've ever put out. Just really good. The sets were just so simple but awesome. And now we've come to one of my all-time favorite themes that ever existed. That's the Wild West theme. Now I'm going to be doing reviews on this. They're going to be coming on Old School Wednesdays. I actually got a bunch of sets that are coming that I just bought recently to add to that series. But Fort Lego Rado, actually, I own this set. I own the bank set. I own the sheriff set. I own this, the covered wagon set, the Union soldier sets, the Sheriff vs. Bandit set. I don't own the Gold Mine. It's the only set I don't own. I will get my hands on it someday. But just, these sets are so great, and we're going to be doing some reviews on them. Just really like them. I mean, that fort, they've never done a Wild West fort like that. even with the Lone Ranger new theme, they haven't done it. So can't wait to get into that. Really, really cool. Then we have the Native Americans, which is actually pretty cool. I believe they were just called Indians. Lego was a little bit more loose with what they called things, but just really cool set. I own this one actually as well. We used to own that. Now we don't. I own this one as well, and I'd like to get my hands on this. I think Just Too Good did a review on that set. But just really cool. The teepees were awesome. They were material, and you could like, they actually opened up and you could have like a bunch of guys sitting in there. And then they had all these little features, like there'd be a rock there and it come tumbling down if you push this little lever. Actually in the cabin, it had the same thing. There's a little lever and it would make the bandit fall into the jail. So pretty cool. Yeah, great set. I just love the printing and everything on it. They did such a good job on these sets. Now we've come to AquaZone. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with AquaZone, I really like them. It was kind of like a, they took almost like space and they made it underwater, and it worked, at least in my opinion. So really cool. I actually don't own almost any of these sets except for this little guy, but all in all, pretty cool. I really wanted the base. The sharks, some people thought they were stupid, but I thought it was cool. I actually own this one out of the Aqua Raiders, which was a sub theme of AquaZone. They kind of, all the space and AquaZone sets kind of just, they were all their own themes, but then they kind of came together under one bigger name. So these were Aquanauts, AquaZone, you know, encompassed them all in Aqua Raiders. So it was really cool how they kind of did that. So pretty cool. They also had these knives that were made of the same chrome that the early lightsabers were made out of. Now we've come to Time Twisters, and if this isn't hodgepodge, I don't know what is. It's just, it's too much. It's a mix of like everything, like kind of cool, but I mean, like, come on, like pirates mixed with space, mixed with boats, mixed with dragons, mixed with, these were ice. I can't remember, Ice Planet or something. Anyways, it was too much. I didn't particularly like this. I mean, look at their stupid base. It's just a mix of everything. They got a flying house. Anyways, if you own them, it's okay, but whatever. Now we've come to one of the best themes again that's out there. Lego was knocking out of the park back in the mid to late 90s. Look at these sets, like just honestly fantastic. This is, I believe, is the Barracuda set, and unfortunately I don't own any of these sets. But Imperial Flagship, that's the little one. They got some pirate ships, the little cave. I mean, I guess there's a little feature where you can fly out. Yeah, I mean, like the little islands they had, just awesome. I had a friend that owned this set and it was really cool. The bridge would fall. And then I have been looking at this set. I will eventually just bite the bullet and buy it because I do want to review it, and obviously I want to own it. Just fantastic set. The bridge comes off. Just give you guys a closer look. Just really, really cool. There's like a king in there, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's supposed to be like Montezuma or something, but just so awesome. Really love the pirate themes. Now we come to divers. Now these guys were not like AquaZone. They were more like technology we have nowadays. Ooh, there's a little rip there. This is well worn, but you guys can get the point and see what it was like. That kind of sucks. Anyways, yeah, this little base would open up, which was pretty cool. Show you guys that. So this was kind of like the beginnings of divers. There's red and blue guys. I don't believe that they fought each other, but I don't think they were on the same teams. Here's some more of them. My sister owned this set. I think that we still have the pieces to it, but it's kind of like, it's somewhere, it's not complete, so that's unfortunate, but just really cool. You can kind of see where we have the underwater sets we have nowadays and how they kind of evolved off this, how the designs had changed. Then we've gotten to the Outback, which is kind of interesting. I was just in Australia, so I think that's what they're basing it off of. So kind of cool. Look at that helicopter, so simple. That was a build back in the day. It wouldn't fly nowadays, but kind of cool. I actually had a friend that owned this set, which was pretty cool. They got alligators everywhere, but yeah, pretty cool. That cool little bridge, not bad. Then this is City. So this is what City sets were like back in the day. they actually had huge base plates, which was pretty cool for this little police set. And look at the builds, it's so simple. These builds were not as good as the Pirate Castle and some of the space builds back in the day. I think they weren't as good, but they're not bad. That jet's pretty cool. We actually have a set like that right now, the Daredevil stunt plane. So pretty cool. Here's the police station. I think they actually did a decent job off that. If I remember correctly, I had a friend that owned this set and a friend that owned this set. I used to own this set, and as you can see, it's marked. So I did mark this, that I owned it. Fire station, just the builds were just so much simpler, especially for city sets. Now we've moved on to, it's kind of more city, but kind of like racers. So they got some boats, some speed boats. I did own this set at one time, that little jet ski. That's kind of cool. They got Formula One racers. That's what they looked like back in the day. Very, very clumpy. It's not like what we have now. Then we have the Technic theme, or Technique, as I like to say. So they had these bungee blasters. So that's pretty cool. They got the dragsters. And if you can notice, it's actually in, I believe that's, well, English, obviously, French, and yeah, English and French. Canada has everything English and French. Then we got some more Technic builds. I really didn't like these stupid minifigs. As you guys know, if you've been watching this channel, I don't like anything that really deviates from the minifig. A mold's fine, but if you start making wonky looking dudes like that, it doesn't fly. But that's just my opinion. I don't like them, but still some relatively cool builds. And then on the back, we got some more stuff. So yeah, that robot is pretty, yeah, let's just leave it at that. It's pretty rough. But I mean, part of it stems from them trying to do Technic and some weird oversized minifigs. But pretty cool. I actually don't mind that helicopter. And it actually has fiber optic. Does that mean that it has like fast internet? No, no, it doesn't mean that. But it's yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I think it lights up. That actually is not a bad set. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty well going to do it for this catalog. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And yeah, click that little bell so you won't miss any future catalog episodes. But yeah, that's about going to do it. But take care. Catch you on the next one.